Hey everyone, welcome back to Hitch Up Adventures. I'm Luke and this is Kev from Woolgoolga Off-Road.
Hi guys.
We're pretty excited. Today we're going to go hit the gold mine area in the back of Coffs Harbour around the Nana Glen region. I think Matilda Hill, is that where we're going to go?
Matilda Hill and Nana Creek Village.
Awesome. So yeah, look forward to sharing a bit of content with you guys. I hope you enjoy it. If you've got any questions, mate, Kev's your man. He knows all the tracks in the back of Coffs like the back of his hand. So he tries. And check out Kev's Instagram, which is Woolgoolga Off-Road. He's got some amazing photos out there. He travels the country and just some beautiful stuff, mate. So yeah, well photographed 80 out there, and she's a tough old girl, and you'll get to see the 80 versus the 200 today. So see how that all goes.
Look forward to it.
Just on our way now into Battery Road, which is just a nice little easy entry. Gonna stop by a creek and get ourselves organised a little bit, and yeah, look forward to getting in this gold mining area.
Ever seen, I've done a post on Hillbird Mine, and there's been an old tractor there, and you could walk in, into bits and pieces of it. And back in the day, it's a hill, a tiered hill, and it had three entrances into the mine, and then a small tower on the top. There's an old Fordson tractor there, and there's a big shaker that's still there. It's now on private property in here to the left. Back 10 years ago, you could go into the three different levels. There was old ladders in there that you could go through. I've got a map of the mine, and there used to be about, going off my estimates, nearly 2 kilometres of tunnels into it. Used to be pretty cool.
Tire snake.
Oh shit, they're deadly. Careful, careful. Whoa!
I'll just refer to my notes. I think it was about 1891 to 1910, and then in the Depression years, the guys came out here to dig the holes, and it was like, straight ahead. And it was like work for the dole, and you'll see the mines up the top of the hill, and they're all 8x4. That's what they got paid for.
So was it, classified as a successful sort of area to get gold, or was it just like a little flash in the pan, you might say?
So this was part of the Arara goldfield, and they went from to Bucker School. There's mines across the school. This one here, they set up a village down here, and what was it? They crushed about 700 tonne of rock, and they pulled out about 290,000 pounds of gold, money value. It sort of was, but it wasn't, because Coffs wasn't known for nuggets and that. It was just all alluvial, just hard work.
Yeah, right.
But one of the biggest problems that we can talk about is one of the biggest problems was the board teams would come down here, which is fine, and take the rock out, take the stuff out and bring supplies in, but they couldn't hang around because there was no food for the teams. You know, it's not like Bathurst and all that where there's paddocks and paddocks of grass.
One of the good indications that there is a mine out here, and what there used to be along the way, are the signs on the road. This one's called Battery Road. So I'm going to take him down to where the old battery was, the old stamper. Whoop, he's going to go out without me. But along this road from the top of the ridge all the way back to Nana Glen, there used to be a host of mines. And that's why they used this road back in the day, I suppose a track back in the day, as their thoroughfare. So we'll go and find where Luke's gone and go into some of the mines.
Kev, you came across this map, mate. How'd you get this one?
Quite a while ago, I spent quite a few years at BCF in Coffs, and we had this old fella that came into the shop one day, and we got talking to him about the gold mines and the gold fields back at Coffs, and he said that he can vaguely remember as a kid living out here and going to school out here at the Nana Creek Village, So we hand drew this map. It's not 100% right because you look at a few things and you go, well, they probably would not put the huts right beside the creek, but it's still pretty cool to have from his recollection. And yeah, it's just another piece of history.
Yeah, it's cool, mate. You can come across that and communicate with people that have been here and have that idea, because that history would just be gone.
Yep, exactly right. Yep.
Awesome.
Part of the Coffs Coast. We need to save it all.
Yeah. Well, we'll go and have a look and see what we can find.
Yep, being that.
Here we go. The mine dig.
And air vent up there somewhere. Yep. We can't find the depression in the ground. Matilda.
Lady Matilda.
So it gets a bit confusing around here because you've got Lady Matilda, you've got Matilda Hill, and names can get lost in the over time, but this is Lady Matilda, yep.
Yeah. Okay. And Matilda was Wood Shafts' daughter, right?
Correct, yep.
Yep. Okay.
And if you go to Nana Glen, you'll see the shop. It's called the Lady Matilda Cafe.
Okay.
It's part of the Sharp group of people around the area.
Yep. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, geez, gets a lot cooler. Unreal.
What size are these moths?
They're cool.
Oh, it's nice in here.
Mm. What's down there? That little bit of a flicker there. Or is it?
It's more like moss.
Oh, it's moisture. It's water reflecting.
We're on the roof, lots of water on the roof.
Yeah. Oh.
See them dripping.
Okay.
Oh, he's a big one.
Yeah.
Big boy. Scanning around for snakes.
They've gone for this. So 70 metres in here. Imagine hand digging this.
That's crazy, eh? Insane.
That away. That's where I'm coming. Someone had a moment to think there was more gold on the right.
Yeah. Probably took it out a week to dig that little hole.
Definitely want some nice shoes in here, mate, you know. Boots would be great, wouldn't they?
Don't want to be too tall. There's quartz there, definitely.
Yeah.
Quartz. Why this goes all out here.
That quartz line, they've obviously seen it and gone all the way through. And as Kev was saying, that black, they reckon, is where the gold was.
Really?
Actually, in the mine, it's at Karamba, the Stark Creek mine. There's still a couple of hand chisels in the wall
Yeah, right.
that they could not get out.
Oh, look at that. Well,
What's that?
you dig around in the ruins and you find yourself a nice little speck.
You a speck of gold?
Look at a flake.
Jealous.
Right, how much joy is that? That is awesome. This place have a bit of a poke around. Hard to see in here, but I found a bit of a flake. It just shone up with the torch, so we'll check that out when we get outside. That's awesome. So that's the end of the road, Lady Matilda. There's not much else happening in here. Definitely no gold sitting here, but such an awesome little adventure in here. Getting out of the heat. I mean, it's nearly 30 degrees outside and it's beautiful aircon in here. So if you need a place to hide and you're up here, definitely get in and have a look. Look, bats, maybe some good shoes, and definitely a torch. Here we go on the way out. Lady Matilda. Coming out with what we think's gold. We'll check it out in the daylight, but mate, just awesome to be here. Experience some of our history from late 1800s, early 1900s. 70 metres of joy. Whoa, that's everywhere.
How was that?
Oh, that was sick. There you go, Lady Matilda, 70 metres of joy. Nice and cool in there on a hot day. Definitely worth a look. Kids will love it. Get in there, see some bats and a bit of history. Is there a geologist in the group there?
Mate, I'm looking for flecks of gold because it's all caught up in the quartz. Did you find what? A bit of pyrite, mate.
Oh, it's not gold.
Fool's gold.
Fool's gold. Look at that. She was on the bottom.
Well, I was reading up a lot about it and then looking at the different minerals and stuff they find, and pyrite's quite common out of these.
There you go.
Here, so.
Shined up nice and yellow in the tunnel. What do you call it? Pyrite.
Pyrite's fool's gold, yeah.
Oh, there you go. Looks cool. So we're heading down now into the actual mining area, or the camp. This is a nice little road. It could be quite slippery, so don't always come down this way. If you don't have to, you can walk it. It's a short little road, and there's a bit of a loop, which I believe Kevin and guys have cut in. So let's go to the end, and park up, and go for a wander. Here we are at Nana Creek Village. It's what's on the map. So we're gonna have a bit of a scout around. We can hear the water. We'll get out the gear, the Vanquish 540. If you haven't seen that, there's another little video we put up there when we first used it. Hopefully we can find some old ruins. We'll see what we can find. You.
So back in the day, they used cyanide, and this is one of the cyanide vats, and they used the cyanide to extract the gold from all the rock.
Wow. How many guys reckon died from that?
Yeah. No OH&S back then.
No, it's pretty cool. Right near the water. Perfect place for a cyanide pit. It's not a bad workplace if you're hanging out by this river and looking for gold. So the old well. So this would be the biggest relic that's still left out here. It's an old boiler. It's a big beast. It's pretty cool. Just imagine hanging out here and having work in that thing.
Something like piped in down there, that was a chimney of some sort. Like it's got like, see this big plate here, like it would have had a stack up top of it, like a chimney of some sort. Maybe they were cycling the...
Or down at Beacon at the base of Mount Caramba, so there used to be a big town there. There's still some boilers there, but there's one boiler like this, and there's also a boiler that used to stand on its end, up like that.
Oh yeah.
I'll shoot you a picture.
Yep.
And could have been it's about that size.
Yeah.
Could have been that too.
Rhino strike some gold. So that's Ryan from the Beaten Track. Check out his YouTube channel. He's got some awesome stuff. He loves his mining and fossicking. They do it all day.
Like, loads of people would have been swimming in here. You never know, imagine finding an old coin or something like that. It would be really cool.
Just there. What do you reckon it is?
That's cool. Is that off like an old mattock or a pick or something? Yeah, it's bloody heavy. It would have been sitting there for a fair while, I reckon. It's cool. It weighs about 5 kilos.
Today I'm using the Minelab Vanquish 540. Hey, check out our other video when we unboxed it and how to go down the beach. Tells a bit more about them. I've got the big head on today, the V12. Just heading up Matilda Hill now, and it's just a little bit of bumpy road. There was a tree down. We managed to get over that pretty easy, which is cool. And now it's time to concentrate. These hills always look far easier on camera, but lots of little rocks, little bit slippery underneath. Just taking it easy.
You drop some of the stuff I've got from behind you to Ryan.
Just trying to not hit a big rock.
Oh, can you drop some stuff to you from behind your car? Oh yeah, that'd be great. Thanks, mate.
So you don't want to fall in a hole, and you don't want a big rock to take out a sump or something on the bottom of your truck. So most of this would be accessible in just a standard four-wheel drive. Just got to keep your eye out on a few things. But if you've got a 2-inch lift with some sort of all-terrain style tyre, you'll be fine up here. But don't think you can come up here on a wet day with a standard ute or four-wheel drive. You just won't make it. Right or left here, mate?
Via left.
I just fell in that hole. Yeah, far left here, boys. Watch out for the long grass. So it's coffee time. Let's get into it. Okay? The essential artisti mugs. Got drip bags. Choice of 3 there. Single, champ, or the fix. And you've got to have black coffee. So the old jet boil going. Today we're going to have the single origin Hacienda Pilias, Costa Rica. Awesome natural coffee. If you haven't seen the drip bags, they're really easy. You tear them open. They're basically like a big tea bag. Pop them on top of any cup. There you go. You just tear open the top like that, nice and easy. Open it up and you can see that awesome fresh ground coffee. Oh, that smells stunning. Add your hot water. They say 3 pours. I give it a nice little splash like that, and you'll see it's a bit foamy. A good vigorous one for the second one as well. Let that work its way through. That looks awesome inside there. Don't know if you can see that. And the third one, another good splash as well. Try and get those grinds to move around a fair bit. If you had a stick, give it a stir. That'll always help as well. And you can leave it like that, or you can fill it all the way up so it keeps brewing in the cup. And then add a dash of milk, cold water, and you're ready to go. So there you go. There's the sign. Danger. It is really dangerous here. That's it. That's all I can say. Don't fall in. Be safe. So last time we were here, we came with a couple of families and a few kids, and there was none of this handrail. So it's great to see that that has been recognised as a mining area, and they put some safety protection in. They're not just coming through and logging this area and wrecking this history. So a little bit safer now, but still keep an eye on your kids because not everything has a barricade around it. That is a fair warning for sure. they're actually mining to get this quartz, and supposedly in the black lines that's where the gold is, but it's not in clumping. You've got to crush it, and that's what that battery crusher, I think they've got some other names as well, but that's what that's about. They crush it all down, then they get that fine particle gold, and that's basically what the type of gold was here out around the Matilda Hill. How long are you going to take them to dig it?
Too long.
I mean, that's solid rock, right? Explosives or?
I'm not sure. I've never seen holes in walls here. Never read about explosives being used.
Like drill holes?
Like drill holes, yeah.
Yep.
I'm not too sure.
Wow.
It's pretty hard to find information like that about these mines. You can find out who used to own them, the company that used to have them, changing hands, how much gold, but the digging factor, it's just hard to find.
So just leaving the top of Matilda Hill, which is awesome. There's just so much history up there and really cool stuff to look and see, and I'm sure if we got the detectors out and had a good go up there, we'd be able to find some little relics. We're not going to find gold. As I said, it's in the rock, so you're not going to pick that up, but you'll find maybe some picks, shovels, any of the utensils that were out there. So good to get up there, have a bit of fun. So good to see some of our local history. How's that, fresh, mate?
Nice, yeah.
So there you go, guys. I hope you've enjoyed today looking at the gold fields and the old ruins out at the back of Coffs Harbour in the Nana Glen region. So Matilda Hill. Where else do we go, Kev?
The old Nana Creek village,
That's right,
and walked into the mine called Lady Matilda.
Lady Matilda. Awesome. And there's heaps more out there, guys. Kev is an absolute wealth of knowledge out in this area. So if you're around, hit him up. Mate, having him on your tours has just been fantastic. Thanks, Kev. You've just given us so much information, and hopefully we can share that for the generations to come.
Yeah, just love doing it. But it's all about just sharing it and keeping it alive, for all of us.
Yeah, I can't believe just how much is happening out there. And Kev gave us some info about another huge big mine and stuff, about 2K of underground tunnels, and
Yep.
oh, can't wait to get out and see that. So thanks very much, Kev, for Woolgoolga Off-Road. Make sure you follow him on Instagram and check out his socials. This truck is everywhere and takes some great photos. I know he's doing some epic trips this year, so keep an eye out for him. And thanks very much for watching, guys. Hey, make sure you do like and subscribe the channel. We do appreciate it. We are trying to get to that 1,000 subscribers so we can get a few bucks from the YouTube. But thanks very much. We'll catch you next time when we hit you up for our next adventure.